mind if I film your thing?
Not a problem.
How's it going?
Are you a pilot?
No.
Do you want to be one?
I never have.
This is only my single seater. I have a second seat that has control bars for the guy in the back. And I come down here and I give free rides to people.
Oh, no way. Wow.
The reason being is the United States needs 10 to 20,000 new pilots. Okay, so I've given away 100 rides so far. My organization, Experimental Aircraft Organization, has given away 2.25 million rides. And a lot of those people become commercial pilots. And the way to become a commercial pilot is to first start with something simple. There's nothing more simple than this, okay? The thing is, this is a weight shift aircraft. The wing doesn't move. The body and the engine moves underneath it. As you can see, there are 19 triangles in this. This is much more stable than any other aircraft in the sky. It's 8 positive and 4 negative G's. So I can loop this, and I don't want you to.
Yeah.
Here comes my buddy. He's 79 years old.
Are you Air Force?
No,
Did you ever go through? Okay.
I was field.
Okay.
I was a regular soldier.
Okay. In what service?
The only time I flew was when I was being evacuated for having a bullet hole in my leg. I get into this helicopter, and he's come almost 600 miles from Vietnam.
Yeah.
I was in Laos,
Okay.
and I had a bullet hole in my leg, and it took a special helicopter just to get to me, special fuel tank and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get in, and I'm in the left-hand seat. In my father's airplane, that's where the pilot always sat. But this is a helicopter. The pilot always sits on the right.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm going, wow, I'm in the pilot's seat. And I say, I want control.
That started it, huh?
So as he's taking off, I put my hand on top of his hand. He freaks, of course. Okay. And we get up level, and I say, I've got it. I don't have shit. But he slides his hand out from underneath. He puts his hand over my hand. By the time we got to Vietnam, I was flying hands-free.
Wow.
Okay. And this is a totally different aircraft than I'm used to. A helicopter is so different.
Yeah.
Okay. And by the time we got to Saigon, where he dropped me off, I was really having fun.
Yeah.
This was the best day of my life.
Yeah.
Remember, I have a bullet hole in my leg.
Yeah.
I'll show you these.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Okay. I had a bullet hole in my leg. But as I get out of his airplane, I turn around to wave goodbye to him, and I fall over, and I said, oh yeah, I forget I was coming here for a reason.
Yeah.
It was the
Wow.
best day of my life,
Yeah.
even with a bullet in me.
So how long have you been flying these little guys?
About 10, 15,
Okay.
whatever. This is my first flight on this one.
Okay.
The engine seized up on my good one, which is a
Okay.
2-seater. And
Do you just
I have other
glide?
aircraft over there.
Okay.
Right over there is where we're at.
Okay. Do you just glide if you lost your engine? You just
Yes.
glide in and land?
It is a hang glider.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. As you saw when I pulled off the throttle,
Yeah.
that it just kind of glided down.
You just coast down.
Because it's extra heavy with the engine.
Right. Right.
It glides down. But this is the best lake bed in the world for
Yeah.
teaching people to fly.
Yeah. This is a great lake bed, especially like days like now.
Yeah.
Like this time of season, there's no one out here. I mean, like on a Monday, we seem to be the only people out here.
No, there's one over there.
Oh, there is? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it when it's empty and quiet.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah.
Where do you go other than this?
I mean, all around, wherever. This is really close to LA, so
Okay.
if I can get out here on a weekday or like
Last Monday I was up at Ridgecrest, which is
yeah,
up the 395.
Yep. Been up there.
We were gold panning and dredging.
Okay. Yeah, we did they do the Biltwell 100 race up there in Ridgecrest.
All right.
Yeah, I was up there the beginning of the summer.
Is that a Husky?
No, that's a Ducati.
Oh, a Ducati?
Yeah, it's a Ducati desert sled.
Check it out.
Yeah, come check it out. What's your name?
Rich.
Rich. I'm Nathan.
Nathan.
Yeah.
So you're set up
That
for
is such a
racing,
cool
eh?
thing. Not racing, just no, that bike is actually not set up for racing. I mean, you can race on it, but it needs some modifications for like an actual racer.
All right.
It's an air-cooled L twin.
Totally changed from what I remember.
Yeah,
The old days.
the old days. Is that your buddy? Is that your buddy?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, that's somebody else.
This is the 79-year-old guy. I was wondering where he was.
Is he?
Coming in.
He's gonna try to land.
He lives over there. This is super efficient. The wing was built for speed, so you can go 100 miles an hour easily.
Oh wow. How many
thing-
mornings? How many mornings do you guys come out here?
Every
Morning you're flying?
well, I will.
If
This
the
is my
weather's
first
good.
flight on this aircraft.
Yeah. Where's your? So what happened to your other one?
Engine seized, and I'm a bad mechanic.
Yes.
I'm gonna find potholes all over the place. Oh, so much. Just get used to this thing. Isn't that cool? It is the coolest. Eugene!
Hey, how's it going?
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good.
Do you mind if I film you?
Yeah, that's all right.
He says you can go 100 miles an hour in this.
No, not this one.
Not this one.
I can get probably about 80
Okay.
straight and level.
I thought it was faster than Dave's.
No, Dave is a little bit faster.
Okay.
Definitely. I got his up to about 98, and it got a little squirrely, and I'm like, oh, that's a little fast.
How many hours you got on this Rotax?
13, almost 1,400 hours.
No rebuild?
No.
Or rebuild?
No.
Really great. Yeah. They always say 700 hours rebuild and bullshit.
No, that's 2,000 hours on the new Rotax
Good.
912s.
Really great.
But you could probably do 4,000 hours on it. You know,
Uh-huh.
they're just recommending 2,000 hour overhaul.
My other trike, the engine seized up for some reason. I don't know what it is. I'm just a lousy mechanic. Only 140 hours on it. But I don't know what I did wrong.
How much do these things go for?
You can pay over $100,000 for one with all the instruments and lights and all that stuff. But you pay $30,000 for a used one.
For a used one?
Or you can even get like a two-stroke one with for $5,000 even. You know.
A two-stroke?
I just paid $8,000 for that. It's
Yeah.
like 20 hours on it.
Yeah.
The
That's
first
good.
owner crashed it, and then Colin, being an efficient scientist, rebuilt it perfectly.
This
a
thing's
full hands-on.
2001. This thing's over 20 years old. 21 years old. And they've gotten so much better.
Look at that. Is it this carbureted?
Yeah.
It's got the smallest.
A little
Cooler.
Yeah, yeah. Amazing.
That's an oil cooler. It's got a radiator
Okay.
down underneath.
Oh.
Well, you've got air filters.
Yeah, it's dual
Like
carbs.
little cones in the carbs, yeah. That's, wow.
Then the radiator's down here in that thing.
Okay.
And that,
How big is your tank? Your gas tank?
55 liters.
How far can you get on a tank of gas?
Probably about 300 miles.
Okay. But can you just shut it down and coast once you're up there and you just glide, or do you have to have the engine on all the time?
No, you can cut it on.
Idle.
Yeah.
You can shut it off completely.
And just
If
fly
you're a
and
good
just coast.
thermaler, you can go an extra 100 miles.
What, yeah?
In something like this, you can't really thermal it. I mean, you can have thermals help you get up, you know, but
Right.
You weren't a
But
great
if
pilot,
you-
were you?
but if you shut the motor off on this thing, it'd have to be horrendous
Because this is a
thermals.
small wing. For
Yeah, okay.
The amount of
And the
he's
weight and
carrying.
everything, yeah. I mean, the conditions you have to thermal this
I'm a
thing
hang
up,
glider pilot.
you wouldn't want to be flying in those conditions in this thing.
Yeah. Well, go to the Owens. Catch a thermal that'll take you to the sky.
Yeah, I don't need to fly in those midday thermal where it kicks your ass. And,
Yeah.
'cause I flew my hang glider in that enough.
Good. See, that's the training. We all came from hang gliding,
Yeah, okay.
which is so basic.
Yeah.
No engine.
Right,
This
yeah.
thing's got a corset on it where it's up in here. This little handle will tighten up the sail. It
Ah,
pulls the trailing edge.
That's why I thought you went over 100.
You can get Dave's strike up to 100,
Yeah.
but this thing, I mean, you could probably do 100 in going down, you know, but
Easy. Yeah.
what kind of bike is that?
it's a Ducati Desert Sled. Yeah.
This is a little noisier than my engine.
See you later. All right.
I was amazed when it was like hands off tape.